This is RS best player from NAEU. They asked for my opinion, and after reviewing the game, the weakest issue show up here is first chase. That's why this video focused there. Our first game is Farm Factory, which we are chasing the mechanic here. Well, this is a first mistake right here, is that he doesn't cancel the cat instantly after the cat is already missed. So in this case, if we are explaining about the cat, why we have to activate the cancel quite often, because it's that cat is staying around 10 seconds and it stay outside for another 10 seconds. So if we think about it, if we don't manually cancel it, we can think that cat is stay for 10 seconds and you are gonna be fixed for another 10 seconds that is gonna stay on cooldown, which is 20 seconds total. But if you manage to cancel the cat early, like in this video, he should be able to cancel it like instantly, so it's more like 3 seconds and past 10 seconds from the cat cooldown. It's likely that he's gonna be able to rush up the cat by 7 seconds. So in this case, it's really crucial because he already lost the cat usage. So instead of that, he keep walking like this. He should be able to have his cat around here and manage to get a hit without risking the parry stun. This pop usage is pretty wrong, because if server is still in the interaction point and there is no pressure come from both sides, server can easily vote and get away with it, because the concept of warp is like warp is a delay blink or delay transition kit. So instead of that, server is near the interaction point, they are free and guarantee that they will escape. So instead of doing this, you want server to be like around at the middle of the interaction point already. Then you use the warp and prevent and make sure that server can't go to the next interaction. So that's how the warp should work without using the skill. But if you have skill usage like and that can catwalk and stun, so in that case you can wait for your cat to come up again and use the jump to extend the range. Technically she should be down like the next cat and warp, so this kinda stall her for like another 5 or 6 seconds, including for the early game that missed out on like 7 seconds. It's more like 15 seconds that he lost here without doing anything. So this is the second word that gonna be and chasing the cheerleader. In this case, cheerleader is the best choice to chase here, because you can chase toy motion that could possibly rotate into the factory. So cheerleader is your only choice here. He delay cat jump by a lot, like 5 seconds. It is very important because it's how your first chase gonna be starting late, instead of abusing the early jump as much as possible. For example, he should be able to get his cat back around here. He should get his cat back if he just jump from the start, and then what will matter is that much, because when you see the survivor is already running here and possibly that they are gonna run upstairs, you won't have an angle to use the cat anymore. So in this case you want to use cat early and jump into reset cat instantly, so you can use your jump for free instead of like raw walk and FK. Because server still had 2 pom-pom, it's guaranteed that server gonna survive until to the 2 story anyway, so it's better for you to just catch up. And this cat is very bad also, because not only that you can send it late, and I mean just jump is correct, but after you use this jump the cat is already have the purpose, so it's suggested to just cancel it right there so you can rush it up. You can rush it up like 5 seconds there I think, because they stop time. So this one I will not say that is a hunter mistake, but it's more survival mistake, because hunter can say that server is running here, but instead of running here, survivor should be able to notice hunter that hunter is not interacting with this or this, so it's guaranteed that hunter gonna run here. What survivor should do is server should prepare at this pallet here until he see that hunter is fishing in this area, then he just rotate. It gives him free hit for no reason at all. Next warp will be down. If he combo a warp with the cat, it's probably a guarantee down here. It's the same reason as before that I tell that if he cancel the cat early like this one, he probably have his cat back around here. And since he might be afraid that the server could reach into these 2 areas, he could use the cat like this. And when the cat is already covered this area, server can't interact with it anymore, because he can just jump into and prevent it. And the reason I say that he should use this early, because the cheerleader haven't used any pom-pom yet, so she has 2 pom-pom and rushing on the upstairs. I'm not sure if she already used one yet, but it's already guaranteed that she's gonna survive anyway. As you can see that he has his cat up like 10 or 20 seconds without using it at all, because cheerleader is already on two story and he can't do anything about it. Like I said, on this game he can rush the tempo like 3 times, which should result in like 20 or 30 seconds, and the misuse of the warp, it end up like really long. So this is also the last map that it is lakeside village. So looking from the spawn, it's pretty much that you want to chase a combat, because a combat is easier chase, and Gardener is after pop is pretty much a harder target for, and Well, he decided to choose this one, which is gardener. So this gardener is doing a grave mistake here because instead of running here, what she should do right there is just staying back there and checking if hunter run toward this side or not, because she can interact with this window and come down here. If server run to the left side like this, is pretty much guaranteed that she will survive for a while, however will not be used early. So this mistake cost the gardener one hit. Judging from the distance, I feel like gardener should have the broken window. So in this case, the gardener already guarantee that she gonna be able to interact with this window. There's no reason to use this jump. If you think the cat can be stunned here, or you can just wait for the vault, or there is a second choice that you can just jump and cancel it instantly, because after survival about this, there's no way for you to catch it up anymore with these two pallets. Here, as you can see, there is no way that survivor gonna be able to, that hunter gonna be able to get a hit there. This is why the gardener is pretty much the counter, but this one is a bad mistake from hunter too, because server still have another cat on, which should stay for like 8 more seconds. So if he delayed the jump, he could be able to get a hit there with a mini stun. Yeah, so this one is currently hit because there's nothing anymore. This is probably not a big mistake, but I would say that you can rush it a bit more. But after this stun and mallet break, there's nothing for server to interact anymore. You can cancel your cat first and get into the attack animation because you already used jump too. If you use jump and cancel as early as possible, you're gonna have your cat around the jump. By the way, the warp you say is just so wrong. If you see this mistake, as you can see that the survivor is already standing still to activate it. So instead of jump it instantly, you can wait the bubble to run out first. Make bubble run out first, then use jump later and get a hit around 6 seconds later. Instead of the bubble pop and get into the shield that gonna last 6 seconds and get away with it because you don't have stun and jump anyway. Yeah, it costs you another 1 cat. And this liner is probably gonna play it wrong too, because since she still had the shield right here and still have quite a time to consider that she has broken window, she should be able to just drop this pallet first, then vault and run into the pallet on the right side that she hasn't used yet. So in this case, she's gonna be able to survive for another like 10 more seconds if she plays correctly. Yeah, she won't be able to get stunned at this pallet, and she probably gonna stay like right here if she gonna rotate there, or right here and run back to the middle or loop and buy like another 10 seconds with it. Yeah, that's a wrap up for the first test for this VOD that we will talk about today. So let's recap. So first of all, the game plan of the Disciple gonna be that at the start of the game you use cat and jump immediately. And then 2, you reset your cat if you are not in range. If you are not in range of the stun or the jump, or you use cat and I'm gonna have a time to get into the effective hit, you just use cat and just jump for this to get close. 3. Understand your matchup. In this case, we are fighting the Gardener, which is pretty Hermit up, but we see that this Gardener also have done like 4+ mistake there that we can abuse of, like the small board, the no pallet speed boost, early bubble, and last one is bad pathing. Also, that's about the cat that stay for mini-sun. Yeah, that's a mistake that this Gardener could lead into a hit. So if this is good, and they probably get like 5 extra hit here. Yeah, because each mistake costs 1 hit. This bad pathing is about like after placing that pallet and combo with the broken window, she should be able to survive for another 1 cat, I think. I don't focus on one phase of the game by default. First chase just happened to be the deciding issue in this match. In VOD reviews, I look for whatever is limiting progress and break it down at concept level. The goal of my coaching session is a long-term improvement, building understanding so you can apply cross game and not just fixing one VOD. If you are feeling stuck and want this kind of review on your own gameplay, that option is here. You can check my coaching session detail at my Discord server in this video description.